This channel supports Extra Life in its efforts to raise money for the Children's Miracle Network. For more information about how to donate and join in their efforts, go to the link displayed here. Extra Life. Play games, heal kids.
What up, everybody? This is your boy Black Magus, and just a really quick video. Today, at the time of this recording, it's 8:30 on November 5th, 2018. Tomorrow's November 6th, 2018, and it's time to vote. I know a lot of you are gonna come and hit me with that voting does nothing, it doesn't change anything, it's blah blah blah, all the bullshit that y'all like to kick. Look, voting is important. Remember this, nothing's ever changed by doing nothing, and by not voting you're doing nothing. You may not always like the candidates that are put in front of you, you may not always agree with the issues that everybody puts forth 100% of the time, but you do have the ability to reason, to discern, at least I hope you do, and to find something that's suitable for you. At the least, you have the ability to know what's right and wrong, and to do what you need to do to improve things. You want things to change? Vote. You don't have to vote for the people who are just on the ballot. You can vote for someone who you really believe in. If you really have faith in that person, vote. I know a lot of us like to say you're throwing away your vote, and in some cases I feel like people are doing that, because I know a lot of people who are willing to vote for a third party or smaller party person, or write in something just because they want to be spiteful, because they have this like view of how both parties are, and because you're part of this party you're naturally a part of some like crazy agenda to screw people. I get it, especially with us African Americans. We're very conspiratorial. We love to come up with conspiracy theories. Conspiracy theories help, make things seem better. I get it. You don't have to take responsibility for certain things, or you don't have to push and fight for what you believe in, as long as you rest on a conspiracy theory. That's how I look at conspiracy theories. Sorry people, they're the bunch of bullshit, and they're crutches. They hold you back more than anything else out there, more than the conspiracy that you think. And one of the conspiracies is, if you vote, you're just wasting your time because nothing will change. It's a dumb conspiracy. It gets you nowhere. We've seen change happen before with voting. We've seen the way the world is now without votes. There wouldn't be things like affirmative action. There wouldn't have been, women's rights issues put on the table and ratified and things like that. Voting matters. You can get people in there who are willing to fight the fight for you. You just have to pay attention, look hard, and get involved. And that's the biggest thing, is that by voting you're starting the process of getting involved. Then you can gradually move up to, hey, maybe I should start paying attention to the issues, reading those amendments that they put on the ballot and things like that, finding out about the character and connecting more and understanding what's going on. Because when you remove yourself from the whole voting process, you remove yourself from the conversation and from knowledge. And it's the knowledge that would help you get off your ass and stop having that stupid bullshit view towards voting that a lot of you have. I really do think that paying attention helps 100% in encouraging people to vote, and I try to push people around me as much as possible. I'm trying to push you guys online to do so. Look, take 5 minutes, take 10 minutes, skim through things, read them, find some stuff about these people. For all the time you spend watching YouTube, hell, in the 4 minutes that you have spent at this time watching my video, you could have took that 4 minutes and go and looked up a candidate. In fact, I tell you now, stop watching this video. Go get engaged in the voting process, in the political process. Find out what's going on in your local government, your state government, and federal government. It's not just about voting for president and all of that, or just voting for senator. There are mayors, there are sheriffs, things like that, people who have a more immediate effect on you, and you're missing out on being able to influence that effect upon you. Go fucking vote, please, for the love of God. It's worth the trouble. Trust me. It may not feel good all the time. We know how that feels from 2016. A lot of us who didn't get our way. But you know what? You don't always get your way by just trying once and then stopping. You keep going. You fight for what you really believe in, what you think is important to you, and what you want the most. That's what you do. You don't give up the fight just because you lose once. It's just the way life is. You can't just sit back, fold up, and just pout. Keep going. It'll come. Trust me. It'll come. But it's not going to come if you do nothing. And again, not voting is doing nothing. So please, guys, let's see you guys vote. Even if you vote for someone who I don't care for, at least you're voting. At least you're showing like that you care about who is your leadership. You know, that's all we could ask is for you guys to go out and vote and just do your duty. You know, I'm not going to sit here and try to do a PSA to influence you to pick one side or not. I'm just telling you, vote. Vote, vote, vote. It is an important part of, you know, the whole process of life, and it's something I'm very passionate about, and it's something I encourage everybody to do. So all the negative comments you want to leave, please feel free, as long as you go out and vote. If you don't vote, who cares what you got to fucking say, because you aren't participating in any real conversation as far as I'm concerned when you don't vote. So there it is. Sorry for being so harsh in this video, but you guys, I really want you to vote, seriously. And if you need some information, education, please don't hesitate to ask me. Don't hesitate to check the internet, ask your friends, family, all of that. Just start to develop a more consciousness towards this whole thing. It's worth it. Anyway, as always, feel free to hit me up. Let me know what you think, and I'll holler at you later. It's your boy Black Makers, and I'm out. Deuces.